where the selling is doing the moving.
So what she was saying, I'm already recording. So.
Oh shit! I had no idea.
No, I pushed it just in case we start talking. So she did an interview. Well, first let's do this. Let's do this first.
Mm-hmm.
First things first. Welcome back to the Block Talk Podcast. Episode insert number here.
Yeah, it's like 16 or 17.
No, I think it's like 18.
I think it's 17.
17. Okay.
I'm not sure. Though.
Insert number here.
Yeah.
But we are talking about the Janelle Monáe video.
Mm-hmm.
Lipstick Lover.
Lipstick Lover, yeah.
Which was phenomenal video. Actually, the song is really good.
Uh-huh.
Like, if you actually like...
Tell me one line.
Something about putting your lips on mine.
Whatever, nigga. That's the hook. That don't count. We'll go ahead.
But yeah, it's a good song. Of course, the video was way more... The video was what everybody talking about because it's super provocative, and that's what...
Yeah, where's the microphone?
At the bottom. I don't know why it's at the bottom always.
Okay.
Yeah. But, yeah, so everybody talking about the video because it's all provocative and wet t-shirt and titties. Mm-hmm. Not gonna argue with titties,
right? Never.
but yeah. Damn, what was your question earlier? I forgot trying to intro this.
I don't remember. Was it something about her?
But you were saying that's an example of.
It being the seller.
Yeah, the seller. Yeah. But she said that in the interview. She was saying like she had noticed she was like gaining like good weight. Like, you know, she was getting thicker and like just all her weight was going to like, you know, titties and ass and legs and thighs and all that shit. And so she was like, unfortunately, I haven't been able to hide, what life has been giving me under a suit or whatever. Mm-hmm. And she was like, I had to learn to accept like living in the now. Like, life is giving you this, go in that direction. Like, don't fight it. Just go in that direction because this is what life is giving you. So she said she leaned into it, and that's why she like going this whole route or whatever. Okay. But like the album is called The Art of Pleasure. But it's like, even from the video, it's like super gay. You know she gay. So, yeah, she's gay. Mm. So the video is like super gay or whatever. I think don't quote me, I think she's dating Tessa Thompson.
I don't even know who that is.
The lady that played, she played Michael B. Jordan's girlfriend in Creed.
Okay.
And she was also in the movie for Dear Black People, or Dear White People. Mm-hmm. And she was in the, she's in all the Thor movies. Well, the third and fourth Thor movies.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know if they still dating, but I know they were dating at one time.
Yeah. Well, I think as an artist, especially a female artist, I feel like that's a good move for her. Because the last song we know at mass from her came out in 2010.
Yeah. Well, no, some people may know other stuff. That's when
I'm saying in mass.
Yeah.
So I'm saying to the point where you know what the last one is. The last one where you can ask me and they know what the last one is was 2010.
Yeah.
And that's if they know. But when she went super sexual like she did, it became a talking point. And I'm pretty sure, I haven't looked at any numbers, but I'm pretty sure this is probably her most successful project or her most successful song.
Oh, I'm sure. I mean, because the unfortunate truth is that sex sells.
That's not unfortunate.
It is unfortunate.
Why is that unfortunate?
Because she makes good music outside of that one song. Mm-hmm. And so just because she's super sexualized on this particular song don't mean the other songs weren't good.
Right. Just that nobody cared. She didn't have, like you said, the creator and the seller. She was creating that shit. She ain't had a shit to sell it. She found a way to sell that shit. Now we care.
I think it's unfortunate.
I don't think it's unfortunate. Being talented and all that shit is cool, but if nobody cares, it doesn't matter.
I think you should be able to sell, especially in music or any kind of art, you should be able to sell your art the way you want to sell it.
You can sell it however you want, but that don't mean people going to buy it.
Yeah, but I don't think we should. I think the media purposely like pushes that sexual image.
Okay, me too. So because that's what people are interested
in. But if they've conditioned us to be interested in that.
Versus being interested in
just inherently interested in super sexualized stuff.
See, I don't even. Well, yeah, it is super sexualized, but I'm trying to think of a way to phrase it. There's different ways to market a product, but it being sexual is the easiest way.
Yeah, but that don't. The easiest way is not always the most. The easiest way should not always be the route taken for something, especially art.
I understand that.
Yeah.
But shit, she's tried other ways. She's been doing it for a long time, and she
I don't think she's purposely like, okay, fuck it, everything else didn't work. Let me go ahead and be sexual. I don't think she's purposely doing it that way. I think it's like she said, like she's living in the fact that, look, this is where I'm at in my life, and this is what I want to do. So there it is. Mm-hmm. I think that's what it is. I don't think she's like purposely doing it, unlike other artists.
Well, if she continues to do her things like this, then I am gonna think it was planned. Mm-hmm. And like I said, and I have no beef with it because that's how most female artists, like especially in music, get their art across. Because you don't know too many like ugly, successful female artists, like or unattractive female artists. Because no nigga or no woman want to listen to some ugly bitch talk. You gonna sit here and listen to an ugly bitch talk? Ain't nobody doing that shit.
That's wild. Clip that up.
I am.
That's wild. That is a wild statement.
Yeah, but you know, but yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So 2010 was her last project, or the last song that I know. It came out with the song "Happy Feet" or whatever that song Tightrope. Mm-hmm. I know you had something about music in different years or whatever.
Yeah. So you know, I made the game Billboards, right?
Yeah.
So in Billboards, what it is, you know, I take songs from different years. Mm-hmm. We go over the years. We got to guess what year it is. Mm-hmm. So I took some pictures of the cards. They're on my phone, and I was trying to look and see what the best year for music singles were. Mm-hmm. And without being too nostalgic, well, I found 2007 to 2008 to be a really good 2-year stint. And in 2000, oh shoot, where did it go? Let me see. So in 2007, these were some of the songs that came out. It was Beyonce, Irreplaceable, mm-hmm. Rihanna, Umbrella, T-Pain, Buy You a Drink, Akon, I Wanna Love You, Shop Boys, Party Like a Rock Star, Mims, This Is Why I'm Hot, Soulja Boy, Crank That. That was 07. That was 07.
It's a fire year.
It was a fire year. And when I think about the best music years over like the past, like since the year 2000, mm-hmm. I gotta give it to 2007. And for singles.
I'm looking at singles now.
For what year?
I'm looking at 2012.
The only other year outside of 07 and 08 that I think has any competition would be 2013.
Nah, geez.
You say 2012, I'm gonna say 2013. What you got for 2012?
2012. I got Diamonds by Rihanna.
Uh-huh.
I got Adore. Oh, that's. You talking rap or just or?
Oh no, 2013 was a bad year. 2013 was a bad year. The after 07, I mean it was 2020. Because 2020 is the next best year to me.
This is a fire year.
Go ahead.
Okay, I'm gonna do rap songs.
You do 07. You do what year you got?
2012.
You do 2012. I'm gonna do 2020. And we see how they stack up.
I'm not a fan of a lot of these people, but I'm gonna name out any.
Go ahead. 2012. What you got?
All Gold Everything. Trinidad James. Mm-hmm. Juicy J. Bands Make Her Dance. French Montana. Pop That. Tiger. Rack City. Drake. Lil Wayne. The Motto. 2 Chainz. Drake. No Lies. Future. Turn on the Lights. Swimming Pools. Kendrick.
Okay.
Amen. Drake. I mean, not Drake. Meek Mill. Meek Mill featuring Drake. Cashing Out by Cash Out. I Don't Like Chief Keef.
Okay, I got you.
Thank you, man.
No, but look though. And this was 2020.
Love Sosa.
so for 2020, I got Weeknd, Blinding Lights, Roddy Ricch, The Box, The Baby, Rockstar, Future, Life Is Good. Jack Harlow, What's Poppin', Shit, Cardi B, WAP. Shit, Weekend again. This was a big week. It was a lot of Weekend in the Baby. Lizzo, Good as Hell. Tootsie Slide. It was COVID year. It was the COVID year. So a lot of people who had like shit dropped that year.
Nah, I still think 2012 bust that year. Ass.
Okay, so we gonna put it together.
I think 2012 bust that year.
Okay, well, you'll put it together and we'll see.
Hold Me Back, Rick Ross, My Type of Party, Dom Kennedy. That is my shit. Anytime, if you don't know, 80 degrees is Dom Kennedy weather. If it's 80 degrees outside, exactly. Not 81, not 79. If it is 80 degrees outside, you put on Dom Kennedy. And now for the new people, you put on some Larry June. But Dom Kennedy, oh my God, nigga. Your girl got a cute face. Her friend got a nice body. They just want to have fun. This my type of party. That's my
So I know you do arts and stuff. How do you find inspiration in art through music at all?
Yeah, like back when I used to so I used to have a really hard time drawing girls. And so what I realized was like when I used to draw, I used to always play a lot of like rap or hip hop or whatever. So in order to get around that, I started listening to like some R&B, some software or whatever. And specifically, when I started doing it, I started listening to the Chris Brown Graffiti album. And that would like take me out of that guy headspace and put me into like, you know, a girl's headspace or whatever. And like, so I just listened to a lot of R&B and like, that's how I was able to draw girls better or whatever. Now I can do it without the music, but you know, in the beginning, I needed that kind of a vibe to get me on the right track. Yeah.
So what inspires you now? Like, how do you find inspiration now?
Shit, man, I don't know, honestly, because I don't be these niggas uninspiring. Like, low key, like, I mean, and I'm not saying to be like a dick or like arrogant or whatever, but like you get to the point where like once you get into something so much, you see the same patterns popping up. So like I'm sure it'll happen the same in like sports or any other like exercise that you have to repeat over and over and over again and study people to get, you know, inspiration or whatever. So like I see the same trends pop up over and over and over again. Like even like in anime, I used to watch a lot of anime. Used to read not a lot of manga, but you know, a few mangas or whatever. Where like now I can pick out where every new person got their inspiration from, or new story got the inspiration from, and it's like it gets to the point where it's like Seinfeld got this joke about how about a magician trying to trick another magician, and it's like, nigga, I know how to trick work. Like, like why are you trying to do that? So it gets to the point where like you have to be your own inspiration, and that's kind of where I'm at now. Unless I'm looking at something like totally foreign, like I'm looking for something overseas, or I'm drawing off something that I don't have much knowledge of, then you know I'll get a little inspired or whatever. But I mean, it's like trying to hit. It's like your nephew trying to hit a crossover on fucking Allen Iverson or Kyrie. It's like, nigga, I saw that before. Like, I know what you're doing. I know how you do it. Like, so you gotta sit in your own room and pat the ball and figure something out on your own. Unfortunately.
And see, for me, somebody who's more music based, I have been, like I said, I ain't really did no music in a while.
Long time.
And
because you've been happy, nigga.
Yeah, yeah, but it ain't even that, because it's different. Every song don't have to be about something sad or upset. And I don't know, something about the music I've been hearing lately. Like you said, a lot of it is the same. A lot of it is similar. They go over like a lot of the same topics, and then a lot of it is the same melodically.
Yeah.
And I was. You know, and that's the main reason I use the Spotify Discover Weekly, because they put a whole bunch of random stuff in there, stuff that I would never think to look for and stuff I would never find. So I found this one thing the other day, this artist Dominic Fike or something like that. Don't know nothing about the guy, but 2 of his songs pop up on my Spotify weekly, both fire. And then I realized one of his other songs was already on my like list. So I got 3 songs from the same guy that just popped up randomly on Spotify weekly. And it just sounded so different yet familiar, but it was just really inspiring to me. It was just different but good, and I loved it. I've been singing it the past 2 weeks.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
That's what's up. It's always a good feeling to find in the music space. It's good to find a new, fresh take on music, whether it be rap, hip hop, R&B, neo soul, funk, whatever it is. It's just cool to get that breath of fresh air. Damn, this don't sound like everybody else. That's really cool. I fuck with that.
So how do you come across new music? Do you only come off of referrals pretty much, or
not direct referrals, but I gotta hear you on. If I hear you on somebody else's, on one of my favorites song, I'm like, okay, that was cool, but now you have to you gotta prove yourself to me. I'm not finna just hear you on that one song and go look for your stuff. I gotta hear you on multiple songs or whatever, and they have to cover different topics. If
nigga, you like Pusha T?
Yeah, but he don't
cover different topics.
No, but he do cover different topics. You don't even listen to him,
bro. Every time
you don't listen to him.
I listen to his album, bro. I didn't listen to the album. I ain't listen to his album.
You did.
Bro, I know what the nigga talk about.
So, maybe lost track. But yeah, if I hear you on the same kind of song or the same kind of beat, then I'm not really look for your music or whatever. But if I hear you in a different pocket, different beat, different artists or whatever, different topics, then I might go looking for your stuff. So.
And and I think I said it on here before. My rule before I can check an artist out is the rule of 3. I have to hear 3 songs from you that I like, and that's happened with Dominic.
But how do you even find them?
Spotify Weekly.
That solely Spotify Weekly.
Pretty much Spotify Weekly, or I might see something on a TikTok or Instagram or something if I like it, that 3 a.m. and whatever by that one guy. I forgot the name of the fuck it was called, but I like that one song from him, so that's the one. So I haven't looked up anything else from him. I went to his page, I saw he had other songs. Don't care. This is the song I want. This is the song I liked. So if something else comes up in my Spotify Weekly, or I hear another Instagram or TikTok with his songs on there, I'm like, okay, cool. Now I am going to do it. So with that dude Dominic, he got 3. He got his 3. So now I am going, when I get that shit, when I get back to work, I'm going to listen to his album. Okay. To see what he really about.
That's a cool rule. That's not saying kind of how I judge my albums, but I I play it 3 times. I play it twice. I play it twice all the way through, and then I play it once on shuffle, and then that lets me know how much I actually like this album or not.
Right.
The first time I'm listening to it all the way through just to see what it sounds like. The second time I'm listening to it, and I might skip the songs I didn't like on the first time around, and then when I hit shuffle for the third time, I'm gonna play it all the way through shuffle, because that's gonna give me an idea of how it's gonna sound with the rest of my music. So. Yeah, that's kind of how I do it. But I don't really go looking for other people. And there's actually some artists I don't even look for their stuff. I'm like, okay, I like you as a feature artist. I don't like you as I don't think I can like you as a solo person. Like Lil Baby, I don't think I can like him as a solo.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan.
But every feature I've heard, killed it, loved it. The Baby, every feature I've heard, killed it, loved it. What's that guy? Guap Dad. Every feature I've heard, liked it, loved it. Will I go look for your songs? No. Yeah. But yeah. So it's kind of a catch-22. Like you gotta really hit home with me to make me like your song.
Do you think The Baby is officially canceled?
No, he'll be back. we live in such a fickle time with such it's a fickle time with such a low attention span that all he gotta do is come up with a hit. If he keep talking and doing antics and stunts and all that shit, then yeah, Like he's gonna stay in the zeitgeist of, oh, you're canceled. But if he just shut the fuck up for 6 months and drop some heat, like a 2-pack of heat, it's alright. He back. He back. No issues. He back.
Yeah, but you know the thing. A lot of times with artists is once you go away, they don't care what you drop on your way back. Like, I mean, unless it's a bona fide hit, like it gotta be.
That's what I'm saying.
But I'm saying, but like a bona fide hit are tough.
I think if anybody got it in, I think he got it in.
And I don't know, and I don't know if he do.
I think he do.
Cause you know he upset the women. You can't, if you're a rapper, you can't upset women and expect
That's true.
And expect any level of success because they're gonna play your shit, they're gonna share your shit, they're gonna talk about you, and they're gonna do TikToks and videos with your music in the background and shit. Niggas don't do that shit. Like,
man, look, all it take is one certified hit. That niggas is back.
I mean, you say like everybody just got one in their pocket.
Everybody don't. Everybody
They
don't. Because I said all it take for certain people, all it take is that, or no, I even say certain people. If you are, certain people, because if you have the artistic ability to drop a hit like that, like I guarantee, if something like that would have happened to Fetty Wap, he'd have been back. Because Fetty Wap dropped hit after hit after hit after hit.
So why did he go away? Is what I'm saying. Because he used up every hit he had.
But that was the problem. So with him, the record label took all his hits and then was like, bye, get the fuck out. Like they didn't want anything else after he turned in this fully finished album with all of these bangers. They was like, nigga, this shit is fucking triple time platinum. Mm-hmm. We don't need you no more. So we push him to the side. But yeah. And he was trying to he turned down, he did some dumb shit. He turned down a Drake feature to put his mans on.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
And yeah, he just did some dumb shit. You just.
And the one thing about rap, I believe, is you have to stay somewhat consistent. Even if you're not dropping hit after hit, you have to stay somewhat consistent. Cause Drake's last couple ain't really been hits. His last couple ain't really been hits. I feel like his last couple been missing. Drake's biggest song of the past year, no, not the past year, but the past 3 to 6 months is that AI song that he didn't even make. That's his biggest shit right now. Cause that Search and Rescue, it's alright. They play it because he's paying them to play that shit, but you don't hear nobody you don't hear it. I don't feel like there's any hype or excitement behind it.
I mean, it's Drake. He's gonna be okay.
But that's what I'm saying, because he's been so consistent, and even when he drops something, he'll drop something in his mid. It might not be bad, it's mid, but he continually drops something. He stays consistent, and then he's gonna have a hit eventually. I believe that Drake, him and his writer, the Fortress or whatever, they're gonna come up with a hit for him, and he's gonna be back. And I said, for people like Fetty Wap and DaBaby, I don't know if it's there, and Lil Baby too.
I don't know. I don't think Lil Baby will ever be in that position to where he's gonna need to come back. But the people that like Lil Baby like Lil Baby. They love him. So I think I don't think he'll ever have a drastic fall off. He may have a slow burnout. But I don't think he'll have a drastic fall off.
I think he's going to have a drastic fall because his last album was not received well. His last album did not sell well. Mm-hmm. So if he has another one of those, it's over with.
We'll see. But like I said, I like all his features. He's a really good feature artist for me. If I see him on a feature, I'm not skipping it. But I don't know. So do you why do you think Drake hasn't put out an artist?
What do you mean?
He got OVO or whatever. That's his camp, the writing crew or whatever. But why hasn't he signed an artist? This is the new, or this is the future of OVO. This artist here.
I don't think Drake wants the responsibility. Cause I mean, he has artists signed to OVO.
Yeah, but they write. They're in the writers' camp. They're not.
But they still make music on their own.
But they don't go nowhere. Well, Party hasn't made music. How long?
Party Next Door make music. Majid Jordan make music.
Oh, Majid Jordan, yeah.
Majid Jordan, and I feel like he got one. It's one. I think Division. No, is Division still with him?
No. Division. I think Division with LBRN.
Okay,
I think.
But yeah, I don't think he wants the responsibility of that. He understands that the most profitable thing is for whatever they can create is more profitable if he does it, and he knows that. So, I think he just saying fuck it, like business wise, because he's Jewish. They go over numbers. He go over numbers. He know the numbers. So like probably when he add up the numbers, they say, yo, no matter how much money I put behind you, it ain't gonna do what I'm gonna do with it. So how about I pay you this, you give me that, and you keep doing what you're doing. Because like shit, let Drake come to me and say, yo, I heard your first album on fucking Spotify or whatever. Let me slide you $10,000-$15,000. And I'm gonna like use what lines I want to use. Give me the fucking money, dog. Give me the fucking money. Like your name ain't gonna be on it. That's fine. Just give me the fucking money. Just shout me out on Twitter or something. Right. Like
put me in the background of your next video. Man, so speaking of which, what's her name? Ice Spice and Nicki Minaj. That's like her artist now.
Oh, she's not to her?
She's not. Yeah, they like in a partnership. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but that's like her artist or whatever. And I wrote down the names of her, or I searched the names of Nicki's other artists. But it's like I think it's like 2 guys and 2 girls. I hope things go well with her and her label. We'll see.
Yo, what do you think about this thing they've been doing online with Ice Spice and Tiana Taylor?
I don't like it.
I don't like it either.
I don't like it. It's pitting 2 totally different generational like women against each other, like as far as beauty standards go, and then like they are 2 totally different like styles of attractiveness.
Yeah, definitely.
So I don't like it.
Yeah, and you know what? And that's the same thing when people try to compare. Like we was doing like the our March Madness in music, and you like, oh, well, you should add this song, and I'm like, no, nigga, the songs don't match. Like if we doing a rap song, you like add Return of the Mac or whatever you're talking. I'm like, bro, like for one, it's go sweet, but 2, but 2, like it don't need to be here. Like this is not fit for that. And because like I said, I think Tiana Taylor is super pretty, and I think Ice Spice is super pretty, and they are like completely different. Like they can both be pretty, but like to say one is better than the other, they don't have enough in common, right? For one to be
diagram does not.
Yeah, no, they're 2 separate circles. They don't intersect. That like besides them being female, they don't really intersect.
Exactly. You know? Have you seen Ice Spice Mama?
Yes.
Fire.
Her mommy is fire.
Fire. Yeah. Sorry, y'all. I check on my dog. Yeah. She outside. But what you do over the weekend?
This weekend?
Yeah.
I went to the movies. I saw Fast 10.
Really?
Yeah.
How was it?
It was good.
Yeah.
It was good. If you like action, if you like the other Fast and Furious movies, you will like this.
I feel like once you get past like number 4, you have to go see all the rest of them.
Man, and you know what? That's how I felt about what was it? Twilight. Cause say I was with somebody and they was like, yo, we're gonna see Twilight. So I seen like the first 4 movies with them. Then we broke up. And then the 5th movie came out, and I'm like, well, I guess I gotta go see it on my fucking self then. So,
this bitch got me heavily invested. I need to know what happened.
So me and my girl, like, so we went to go see Fast and Furious 10, and we sat down, and then the kid from the trailer is Toretto's kid, not a spoiler, and she was like, why is he black? And I'm like, well, he's Dominican, and then she said, but Vin Diesel is not black. And I'm like, yo, it could be like a recessive gene or something. Right. And she was like stressing about this kid being black. And I'm like, all the shit they done did in Fast and Furious, and this is where you draw the line? Like these niggas dropped a boat onto a yacht. These niggas shot a plane out the sky. These niggas took a fucking vault around Rio or Brazil. And then, but this is where you like, no, this is too much. This is too much.
Whoa there.
Yeah. So I don't think she really likes movies because they're too far from reality for her. Because she likes her things to be more grounded. I be telling her you don't have to come. She was like, I almost fell asleep, and I'm like, you could have fell asleep at home,
right?
Like that would have been I'd have been okay. I could have made the drive myself. Like it'd have been cool. But
that's funny.
But she wanted to come. She said, you watch stuff you don't want to watch all the time, and I'm like, you right.
You right.
You
dead ass.
Like, every time you cut this TV on, I'm watching something I want to watch.
Yeah, you dead ass. Yeah. No, we didn't do that this weekend. We pretty much chilled out. Over the weekend, I brought a washer. excuse me. I bought a washer because our washer broke or whatever.
Right.
Yeah, so I bought a washer. And
if you had bought it with a credit card, you could have had 600 miles. But go ahead. Damn, that's fucked up. Yeah, but go ahead.
Yeah, it's actually funny because when it broke, and I was like, all right, I didn't even look up how much a used washer cost or whatever. Mm-hmm. I was just like, all right, I'm gonna put down. I wrote down $250 on the little sticky note, and I put it on my computer, and I was like, this is for the washer. Mm-hmm. And then when I finally went to go get it, I was like, I walked in, I walked around. Guy was like, yeah, we got this, and this.
Where'd you go? You went on 8 Mile?
No, it's a spot on 9 Mile. Little low key spot, but they fix washers and
like 9 Mile and Hayes.
Yeah. So they went in. He showed me. I was like, okay, I'm gonna get this one, and it was exactly $250. And I was like, look at God.
God did.
Look at God. so excuse me, man. Hiccups out of nowhere. But this is the funny part to me. So, I got the washer. I called India, yeah, they gonna drop it off tomorrow with the whoop. And then came back home and it was a bunch of so in the basement, I do my screen printing down there. So I'll throw all my I got a bunch of test shirts that I test out prints on before I print on the regular shirts. And I just threw them over in front of the washer or whatever. So it's a big pile of them. So I went down there and I moved everything out the way and made sure, man, what the fuck? Hiccups and shit.
How childish.
Nigga, what? I got another topic too. So I moved all the things out the way or whatever, and I was sitting there damn, man, I feel like the fucking man in this house. I just bought a fucking washer. And I didn't realize how good I felt. Nigga, I just bought a fucking washer. 13-year-old me would be ashamed of myself. Nigga, how'd you go buy a fucking washer? But
hey, it's part of life.
Yes.
Yo, what shit makes you feel like man of the house?
That right there, shit like that. I don't really get it for building shit because I already one, I don't build shit like a nigga already. I read the instructions and I follow step by step by step. I don't just pick it up and start doing shit. So that don't really.
Nigga, what, man? I definitely count that.
No, that don't really.
Man, I count the fuck out of that.
Well, that's because you didn't really do it like that at growing up.
Nigga, yo, anything with 60 fucking pieces, nigga. If I put that shit together, dog, yo, man, manly as hell. Take my shirt off, nigga. The fuck, man.
That's funny,
man. Because we just got a new bed frame, so the bed can sit up higher off the ground. Mm-hmm. Man, I gotta jump in that shit now.
Really?
Dog, that shit is waist level.
Wow.
The first night we had it, she's like, oh, I'm so excited. And I'm like, yeah. I'm just looking at the shit. The shit is just so hot. And the first night we got in there, she was just like this, and she just plopped in it she had to jump in it. Wow. She jumped in that shit like a fish stick or something, bro. That shit was.
I've been looking at a new bed frame to get us because so they got I saw this one where it's it extends to the ceiling and it's like a cube or whatever. And you can hang curtains and stuff around it. Yeah. I showed her that and now she wanted
like a canopy style.
Yeah. I thought that was fire. Only thing is, we probably can't get it in our bedroom because we got the fan in there. So yeah, I don't think we had to get it. But I like it a lot. I think we'll get one when we move. But yeah, I don't count cutting the grass.
Yeah, I don't do that.
I don't count. I cut it. I cut my grass.
Yeah, I ain't cutting that shit.
Yeah, I cut the grass. I don't count it as man in the house type thing.
Man, look, yeah.
So I do feel like it. So I heard this some years ago, and it stuck with me for some reason. D.L. Hughley talked about how all the people that stay at his house, when he's home, he stays up until they come home. So he stay up until they come on 3 o'clock in the morning. That's the time they come in, then he go to sleep. He said he don't go to sleep until everybody that live at his house come back to his house and he, lock the doors or whatever, shit like that. And that always stuck with me for some reason. I don't know why. But that's one of the things I do now. Even if I try, I'll try to stay up. Well, no, if I go to sleep, I'll try to go to sleep at a time where I know India is getting back home so that I can, get up, make sure she come back in or whatever, and then lock up. And then I always do a final check of the house or whatever. Mm-hmm. So it's little stuff like that that kind of get to me. But Yeah, that's pretty much it. Like that buying that washer was like, yeah, nigga, you the fucking man in this house. And like I didn't, cause at first I was waiting on her. I'm like, yo, when can we go get this washer? Because I just knew up and down she was gonna want to pick out the washer. But she was like, no, you got it. You know what I'm saying? I trust you. I'm like, why? Okay, bet. And so I went like a couple days later. Got my washing. Yeah,
man,
I did that shit.
That's nice.
Did that shit.
Cause bro, I would never. I would never. My girl, she's just too picky. She's too particular. There's no way. I can't. Like she would give me she would never give me the green light. She might give me a yellow, but she not gonna green light me for sure.
If it was a brand new washer, if I'm buying a brand new washer, then I would insist on, yo, no, I want you to be here with me. But because it's used and we probably go throw it out once we move, or not throw it out, but do something with it once we move, then I'm okay, cool, I'll just go get it. So yeah, that was that was my manly thing for the week. Shit for this month, fuck that.
Yeah, like I said, I bought the bed frame and put it together. That was my manly activity.
Speaking of like the hiccup shit, so I told you I went to the doctor or whatever, and they said I gotta lose weight and shit, right? Yeah. So right after that, we ended up going to Applebee's.
Right.
Worst place to go to try and fucking lose weight. But
which one did you go to? Gratiot?
Yeah, Gratiot. Yeah. But I ended up getting first time in fucking ever, I got a fucking salad. Nigga, right? I got a salad, but it had crispy chicken on it.
Do you remember that time me, you, and Jordan had went to like the mall?
The Coney Island.
Yeah. Like punk ass salad. Yeah.
Punk ass salad? I want this shit.
Yo, that shit always pop up in my memories. Always.
It do. I remember when it pop up. But yeah, so I got this salad, but it had like crispy chicken on top of it. And of course, me being a nigga, I was like, yo, if I order an extra side of like chicken tenders, how many would I get? And she was like 3 or 4. I'm like, bet, let me get extra chicken tenders with that chicken salad. And when I tell you, I feel so fucking zesty eating this motherfucking salad, bro. I'm like, bro, I should not be eating this salad. Because I looked up. So I got this thing with sitting with my back to the door at restaurants. I hate it. Mm-hmm. So India sat in the booth, and I was like, well, fuck, I'm about to sit right next to her because I'm not finna sit with my back to the door. So I sat in the booth, and in front of me to the left was these 2 girls. And one of them had the exact same salad. I'm like, dog, I should not be eating this shit. And then somebody, the waiter walked by with a fucking steak and shrimp sizzling. And I'm like, you look, man. Yeah. Zesty as hell.
See, man, my girl, that's like pretty much the only thing, like the main thing my girl eats. She eat like 5 salads a week. That's and wild. She be like, you want some salad? So her thing is too, once it start getting hot like this, she don't like to eat meat or whatever. Mm-hmm. So that means our dinner are gonna just be separate sometimes.
Oh, dead ass.
Yeah, because I'm not no fucking rabbit. Like,
right.
Don't just sit here and give me lettuce all the fucking time. I'm not about to do it. Like, I understand that's what you want, and you can have
iceberg,
right? And you can have what you want, but I'm gonna get what I want to. Yeah. So when I come to this boy at 7 a.m. with the extra pork omelet, nigga, like, you know what's up.
Yo, so that happened too. We went. Was it Friday? Friday. We went to Nationals to get breakfast or whatever. Mm-hmm. So we both got omelets and hash brown, but I'm trying to cut back on my portions. So I got the omelet with the I just got sausage in mine, just sausage, and then she got sausage and bacon. When I said her shit was like this, and my shit was like this, I'm like, I was hurt, bro.
They gave you that pancake.
They gave me the kids meal or not. I was in that bitch hurt.
Nigga, they said that's what you need, nigga. Here.
Right. I was like, oh my God. But it was cool. I was like, all right, whatever. Then she didn't eat all hers, so I actually ate it today. I ate the rest of hers today. Yeah. This not finna go to waste. Fuck that.
Yeah, we went to Fish Bones yesterday.
Ooh, that sounds good.
Yeah.
The gator bites?
Yeah, we had. What did she get? She got a salad, and I don't know what the fuck else she got. Oh, sushi.
You ever had the big salad? The place, the restaurant?
On Mac?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's her spot.
Yeah, I love it. Like, when I go there, I get the chicken Caesar wrap and bacon.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, when I go there, I usually go to Jimmy John's next door.
I don't like Jimmy John's. I don't like Jimmy John's.
Is it the bread?
I've had it once, and I was like, this ain't it. This ain't it.
Jimmy John's is superior to Subway. Facts?
Nah. And I don't even eat Subway that much, but I ain't even going that far.
I would say it's Jimmy John's, Jersey Mike's, then Subway.
I like Jersey Mike's a lot.
Subway's at the bottom, bro. Subway's at the bottom. Subway is bottom tier. That shit is F tier. That shit is soccer, nigga. That shit is useless, bro.
Yo. Speaking of it, do you realize how much stuff we've turned into a verb that's not really a verb?
Oh yeah.
Like Google it,
yeah.
or just Google it.
Yeah.
Like no, nigga, search it on the internet.
Nah,
Like,
nah. See all them extra words and shit. No.
Silly man. But yeah, I don't fuck with the. I don't know how people do it or how girls do it. Just let me get a salad. Let me get a salad. Like one time, India got this fucking. She got an apple salad from this Asian restaurant we went to downtown. This is like when we first started dating. She got this like apple salad, and she thought that was the name of it. But no, it's a legit like apple salad, and it got like some celery and stuff.
There's a bunch of different kind of apples in it.
Yeah, pretty much like chopped up or whatever. But that's pretty much what it was. And she was like, I did not think this was gonna be this. Mm-hmm. And I'm sitting there with my fucking General Tso's and my rice, eating like a motherfucker.
No, I agreed to pay for us one meal apiece. So the next one is on you. Make better decisions.
Right, man. Dog. This shit is crazy.
We went to Royal Oak today after the movie, and we got some ice cream at the yogurt shop, Yogurt City, and then we went to the Detroit Eatery and got the chicken lamb rice platter.
That sounds good.
Oh man, that's a spot. Like when I used to work out in Royal Oak, like at least once a week. At least once a week.
That sounds good. I might fuck with it. But
you should.
I don't really go to Royal Oak unless it's like was it Taco Fest, Mexican Fest?
Taco Fest and RSB.
Yeah, that's what I go out there for.
Yeah, you went to Taco Fest last year, right? And that nigga had passed out.
Yeah, I was talking.
Yeah, he was with us.
Yeah.
Yeah, we not going back next year.
Y'all not?
Nah.
Yeah, I want to. Well, that was last year, wasn't it?
Yeah, it came in last year, 2 years. I don't even remember. But
it was last year. I think I want to go back this year.
Man, they need to expand it because them putting that shit in that one fucking parking lot, bro, and some it's not enough space, bro. It's not enough space. But
I wouldn't go on the day we went. We went on the very last day. We went. It was like the Sunday when we went. Mm-hmm. I would go when it first started and don't go back. I'm going on that Friday and that's it.
I don't care what it is. They need to expand it, bro. Like it's the logistics of it don't work because it's so much more space for them to use and they're not using it.
Yeah.
Because I understand that they want to keep the flow and shit like that, but I was down there today, bro. It was nobody down there. You could take up part of Washington and part of Main Street if you have to. Like, it's okay. It's okay.
I don't really like being out there anyway, so.
I love being out there. I don't like being downtown.
I love being downtown.
I don't like being downtown.
I love being downtown.
But I worked in Royal Oak for like 4 years, so I just feel comfortable out there. Like I know them, they know me. Like the police know me, they know my car. Like
it's a big difference.
Yeah.
Nah, I love downtown versus honestly versus any suburb. Like our down, I love it way more. Especially back in the day when you could park at Greektown for free. Mm-hmm.
Bro, you can still park. You just got to go in there and get a membership card. The membership cards are free.
Really?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
Well, there you go.
Definitely going down there.
Yeah.
Because, I need a new parking spot.
Yeah, I'm trying to think the last. My girl likes to go downtown. She likes to do a lot down there. And I just rather not. It's too many fucking one-way streets.
It is. It's a lot of one-way.
Why the fuck can I only go one way? What if I need to go the other way? Motherfucker, like, this shit's stupid.
Has she taken you to Green Dot Staples?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like Green Dot a lot.
Yeah.
I like Green Dot. Ready Player One, the food was trash, but it was a nice ambiance.
Yeah.
I only went to like one of the Greek spots in Greektown. But it was alright. It wasn't the best. I don't think nobody is beating Bucharest. For shawarmas?
Bucharest, yeah.
Nobody's beating fucking
Yeah,
Bucharest.
and they just opened a new one up on Woodward.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know what the waitress is like. I ain't been out that way.
I mean, that's what everybody go for.
The waitresses?
For the most part, yeah.
Yeah.
The steak bites, the shawarmas, and the waitresses.
Yeah. Janelle Monáe will love it.
You want to talk about sport, or you got something else?
Damn, I don't even have a fight deal, but
it's alright.
What was it? What do you think about the Mortal Kombat 1 trailer?
Loved it. Actually, so we still haven't beaten the Mortal Kombat 12. Mm. We haven't beat it yet.
Who you
we are on the very last boss, and I'm too too much of a scrub at games. I'm like, no, I'm not doing this shit, man. Like, she way too fucking hard to beat. So I was like, fuck that.
Oh. No, I was playing 2K the other day. And I completely lost it, bro. Not like my skill, but like my shit. Because I'm playing with like two of my guys I normally play with, and we normally rotate these other two players out. And typically, if the three of us is rocking together, these other two people, as long as they get in line, we can rock.
Right.
Bro, when I tell you it was the most excruciating day ever, and I think I called off of work that day because I was sick that day. I'm like, I'm just sit at home and play the game. Something cool, I can get some extra rep or whatever.
Right.
The first game we played, we ended up losing by like 2 points because of some stupid shit. Like, I'm over here, like, they got me guarding this, like, my player's like 6'4". They got me guarding some 6-foot motherfucker who fast as hell, 99 speed, nigga moving right past me. I can't do shit with him. This nigga had like 45. And I'm like, y'all gonna let this nigga cook me the whole game? Like, I ain't got no help defense. I ain't got nothing. Like, y'all niggas, like, and then we went to the zone. Niggas is blowing the zone. This nigga is like, every time, I'm like, bro, if he moves, you gotta roll. Like, niggas was just being so stupid. And we end up, through all the stupidity, we only lost by like 2 points.
Oh, wow.
And then
those are the worst kind of losses.
Man, I'm telling you, look, then we played another game. And then the other niggas, 2 niggas on the other team quit. So we playing 3-on-5. We up by like 15 in like the third quarter. These niggas come all the way back and beat us by 4. I'm like, I could not believe this shit because the 2 of y'all niggas is guarding nobody.
No, it's time to go.
Bro, I left that shit, dog. I'm like, all right, y'all, and I just logged the fuck up. I think I cut the game off, bro. I didn't shut it down. I just pushed the shit on the system, bro. I'm like, get the fuck out of here, bro. I'm not playing this shit no more. And then you come back to the system like, you did not shut down properly. I don't give a fuck, nigga. If you saw what the fuck just happened to me, man.
Say fuck them bums. Nigga.
Fuck them bums. But yeah, sports. So.
That's funny. Oh man. So as expected, fucking Detroit did not get the number 1 pick.
Bro, I saw you comment on that shit. You said they would get like the 5th pick, and then I saw.
I was there, right? I was there. I got it spot on. I cannot
believe you was spot on.
I was spot on.
But you know what though? The league is trying to deprioritize tanking. So I feel like they are automatically going like, if you get the Russ record, you not go get it because you intentionally trying to be bad.
But technically, they have been doing the same thing. It's just been under the radar because it's the Spurs. The Spurs have been tanking. Well, this year specifically, they've been tanking. But like the past 3 years, they've been horrible, and people just didn't recognize it because it's the Spurs.
See, no, being bad and tanking is different. Yeah. Like the Spurs were bad. Detroit was tanking.
Yeah.
Like I remember going to like Pistons games and even back when they had like Christian Wood. Like Christian Wood was balling one game against the Pacers. They was up. They took that nigga out because they was like, we can't win this. Get out of here. And then once Dwayne Casey got finished doing all of his fucking losing, they didn't fire him. They moved him to the front office because they know what the fuck they set him up to do.
Right.
So they're like, we ain't gonna have you going out bad like that because anybody don't want you after losing for 4 years. So come and work in our front office.
That's fucked up. I think they should they should get rid of tank. They should get rid of the draft in general.
What?
Not the draft, but not get rid of the draft. But if you are the worst team, we're not giving you the best player in the draft. I think that's pretty much fair because you're incentivizing people to lose with no repercussions. Like, and then especially with teams like Detroit or Houston, Orlando, like these are teams that like are not necessarily historic, but they've been known to make like decent runs. Like Houston had a really decent run. Orlando had a decent run, like with Dwight Howard and back with Shaq and Penny. Like they had decent runs or whatever. Detroit had decent runs. So now you're telling them it's okay. Go ahead, create a losing culture, draft all of these players and get their mindset on just losing, and we're going to give you the best player. I don't think that's right.
So I don't think it's so much that as it is that they want to keep the league as competitive as possible.
But it doesn't. I don't think it ever is.
Because when you look at teams like Detroit, no free agent is going to be like, yeah, I'm going to go to Detroit.
Right.
Or I want to go to San Antonio, or I want to go to Orlando. Nobody wants to go to those spots. So though, if that's the case, Like nobody would ever go to those teams, and those teams will never be competitive. Like
But I think if those teams were good, because like so.
you know what I'm saying, if the free agents don't sign there, how are they going to get good? Is what I'm
No,
saying.
but like so, I think with the team, the young team we have now, with a few changes or whatever, we could be good. We could be anywhere between. I think personally, we could be anywhere between 7 and 10. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think we could be somewhere in between there.
I agree.
If we made the right moves. So we may not be able to get a Kevin Durant. We might not be able to get a Steph Curry. But we could get some of those B tier level players if we were just good and didn't have a losing culture. Because like you can't say it's about the weather. Because like fucking Milwaukee got bad weather just like us. Chicago got bad weather just like us.
Well look, Milwaukee don't get free agents, and Chicago gets free agents because it's a big market.
Yeah, but Milwaukee, I think people would still. Well, I can't say that because I'm thinking about if I'm a player. If I'm a player, I'm looking like they have a winning culture. They have a winning culture. They have good players, and they're actually they're a championship team. So I would go there.
Yeah, see, you would go there, but like no other player would, and no other player has.
Yeah.
Because like who has their biggest signing been?
Free agent signing? I don't know.
Exactly. No, because nobody signs there. You either get drafted there or you get traded there. Nobody like, yo, I am willingly about to do this, except for Jay Crowder. And then when Jay Crowder went there, they didn't even play him.
Yeah, but that's because didn't he like force his way out of Phoenix to get? Yeah, but he not. I don't think he. Nah, he's like CD level star or whatever. Like I don't see why. Honestly, if I'm Bradley Beal, I'm trying to go over there.
To Milwaukee?
Yeah, I would go to Milwaukee. If I'm Bradley Beal, I'm going to Milwaukee.
So who you asking them to kick out?
You can kick out fucking Chris Middleton. You can kick out Chris Middleton. You can kick out because I think Chris Middleton going anyway.
Chris Middleton is really cool with Giannis though.
Yeah, but I think as cool as they are, I think he's going anyway.
I don't think he's going.
You can kick. I think he's going. You can.
If they offer him a decent contract, he coming back. As long as they don't try to be like, yo, we'll give you like $5 million a year, like some shit like that. If they offer him anywhere like $20 million and up, I'm thinking he's staying.
Yeah, for sure. But I don't know. I think he might have some suitors. Like, well, I don't know.
Oh shit! Did you hear the owner of the Warriors say that the core is staying together?
Really?
Yeah. So that means Jordan Poole is out.
You think so?
It has to be because for one, this nigga Jordan Poole laid a fucking egg, and he not cool with Draymond. Like you not cool with one of the stars, and you not playing good. What the fuck I'm gonna do with you? So
one season, yo.
So bro,
one season.
But he's also a bad personality though. He's a as they say a character issue. So I think
man, I don't get that shit.
No, see, culture, like you said, culture matters.
Culture does matter.
If you got a fucking poisonous person in your culture, you're gonna create a bad culture. Like, it only takes one nigga to ruin it for everybody. Like, as a nigga who's worked in those environments, it only takes one nigga to ruin it for everybody. So I think Poole is not this playoff he didn't, but
Clay didn't either.
Clay didn't either. He sure didn't. But he did have a 30-point game though. He did have a 30-point game, which is more we can say for Poole. Poole had a 20-point game, but Poole is gone. Poole is gone, and he's taking Kuminga with him, or Kuminga is leaving with him.
You think so?
I think they pretty much have to because Poole signed that max contract. It was like 4 years, 5 years, $140 million, something like that. Kuminga is still on his rookie deal, and he has potential. So I don't think anybody is going to take Poole straight up. Nobody's going to be like, yo, I'll give you 2 first-round picks for Poole. I don't think anybody's going to do that. But I think if you give them Poole and a young promising player who can defend, who has athleticism like Kuminga, I think that's more enticing. Because his contract, he on a rookie contract.
Yeah.
So after that, he has that 5th-year option. Then he becomes a restricted free agent. So he is appealing to whoever gets them. Because I don't think nobody takes Poole by himself.
That's actually a good package. So if the first team that popped in my head is Pelicans. Would you if you're the Pelicans, would you take them?
Would I take them?
If you're the Pelicans, would you take Kuminga and Jordan Poole?
I would take them. It depends what I have to give up. Like, I would give up CJ McCollum for them too.
And bringing CJ off the bench.
I said getting rid of McCollum.
Yeah, I'm saying bringing CJ off the bench at Golden State.
No, he's starting too. Starting two guard. Push Clay up to 3. Clay 6'6".
For the 3?
Clay 6'6".
I don't know. Clay hasn't been this year. Clay hasn't been the most defensively promising like he was years ago because of his injuries.
Yeah.
So I don't think I want Clay at the 3. Like having a guard you got to guard Anthony Edwards. I don't want you to have that smoke.
So look,
I don't want you to have that smoke.
I want to say that is like one of my biggest issues. Like even when I play 2K, and they be like, "Oh, you messed up against the 3, so you got to guard the 3." No, the fuck I do not, nigga. If you know that motherfucker, you like they saw me getting cooked. You saw me getting cooked, nigga. Help me. Like if you think you the best, if you the best fucking defender on the team, come and guard this nigga. You know I'm trash on defense. Put me on the slow nigga.
No.
You can't, and there's no rule against it. And
it's not, but when you look at this, spread like on paper, who plays what position, you have to consider that. You have to at least consider it.
So the thing
at some point you're going, even if you start or finish, at some point you're going to have to check this person for a 3-minute stretch, a 2-minute stretch, a 5-minute stretch. You're going to have to check this.
Yeah, person. But everybody's going to have to check somebody at some point. Like that nigga fucking Steph Curry ended him on LeBron a lot. He has no business checking that nigga. But shit happens, rotations happen. So if these niggas got Wiggins and Draymond and like Gary Payton, if I'm the 4th best defender out here, then yes, like I do believe I'm the 4th best defender. Put me on the 4th best offensive person out here. Let's fucking rock. Nah. That's strategy. If you trying to like if I'm Golden State, then yeah, I'm saying like make sure Clay goes to the weaker offensive player. So that he's good so that when Clay come down, he's good on offense. But like defensively, if I'm somebody with a better three man, I'm like, no, every time search for Klay Thompson and put him on you. Like, okay, I mean, cool. I mean, if that's what y'all want to do, if y'all want to run these pick and rolls and make me switch so you can have me, then that's your game plan. And that's your game plan.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. I don't like. If this was pre-injury Clay, I would agree with you. But because this is post-injury Clay, I'm like, I'm a little off it. So Detroit got the 5th pick, which honestly, not gonna lie to you, I think we need to go ahead and pick Imani Bates and kick Killian Hayes to the curb.
Why would nigga Imani Bates in the 1st round? He's a 2nd round.
There's no other talent,
bro. He's a 2nd round projection.
There's no other talent.
There's plenty of talent, bro.
Who? Name me somebody besides Scoot and
what's the
Scoot Brown and Victor?
The fucking Thompson twins.
We don't need bigs. We got 13 bigs.
One of the twins is a guard. The fuck are you talking about?
We got 13 bigs.
One of the Thompson twins is a guard.
So you finna let them replace
Killian? Yes, the nigga you just want Imani to replace. Yes.
No, I'm not. I wouldn't. I would say pick Imani just because of it'll bring in a way bigger hometown draw. People are like you're going to draw more people to the arena to see him play, and honestly, he has a very high ceiling. He just has very bad character issues or off the court issues or whatever, but solve those problems or whatever.
Okay, so why do you think he's a 2nd round projection? Where do you think that comes from?
I think that comes from all his off the court antics.
So you don't think it's nothing to do with him going to a mid-tier school and being mid at a mid-tier school?
No, because then his off the court antics land him at a mid-tier school.
No, he was in Memphis. He was supposed to go to Memphis. He chose to leave Memphis. He didn't get kicked out.
I thought he got kicked out of Memphis and he ended up going.
He chose to go to Memphis. He chose to leave.
Leave Memphis.
Yeah, he chose to leave.
Okay, I didn't know that.
He chose to leave Memphis.
That might change my perspective.
So I'm saying, but I don't care if you are supposed to be oh so great and you go to a mid-tier school and you play with mid-tier players. You supposed to like you on the blacktop. You supposed to be the shark with the fucking goldfish or whatever. Nigga, you can't be out here looking like the biggest goldfish among gold. No, like so for me to take a 1st round pick on you. I can't do that with him. Along with the character issues, I can't do that. If he's available in the 2nd round, or I can get him like, or I can sign him like right after the draft as like a 2-way contract or something, that I would do. But to risk my first round pick on some mid tier nigga with character issues, I can't do it.
We'll see. Hopefully they pick somebody good. No, I don't even care if pick somebody good. Hopefully they get rid of Killian Hayes. I don't give a fuck.
I do not disagree with you.
I don't give a fuck.
Send that nigga back to France. Like,
yes, get rid of Killian Hayes.
Do you think San Antonio should keep the first round pick or trade it?
Keep it.
I would trade it.
Why? For who?
Literally, it's the first round pick, and it's supposed to be like Wemby. You could trade that shit to just about anybody and get just about whatever you want.
I'm not risking that. Fuck no.
Because you know me, I'm big on injuries. So the nigga is too tall. I believe he's gonna get injured. And to me, that would be enough because I don't need no. Yeah, you can have all the potential that you want, but if you can't play, I don't give a fuck what you can do. So if I'm somebody like San Antonio, I'm trading that to somebody like, let's say, a Detroit, like that's like number 5. So like I can go like, you give me your 5th, I give you my 1, but for your 5 though, give me Wiseman, give me and like 2 other players that like give me 2 of your other starters. I want 3 of your starters for this first round pick.
Nah, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing that simply not even because of the talent and who Wemby is. I'm doing that because this nigga's finna make me so much fucking money. Like, that's the only reason why I'm not trading it. That's the only reason why I'm not trading it. Even if he gets hurt. Like, even with Yao Ming being hurt for the Rockets, he generated them so much fucking money.
You right.
Like, and Wemby's gonna do the exact same thing. He can get hurt just like Chet got hurt. Mm-hmm. But I'm pretty sure when Chet hit that court, he gonna generate them some money. Mm-hmm. Same thing, Wemby being from France, and then he got ties to Tony Parker and he's going to generate so much money. I will never give that pick up. Ever give that pick up. Never. No.
Like I said, I can see why you would keep it, but like someone like I'm just pretty sure he's going to be injury prone. And like I said, but money aside, like if my job is to generate money, then yes. If my job is to win games, then I'm trading.
No. I see your point, but no, I'm not. He's way too big of a talent, or not even like, because I mean, yeah, he's great at what he does for his size and his frame, but like, who's to say they're gonna play him like a traditional big that's gonna make him run the floor super hard and go from fucking baseline to baseline? He might he might only play from foul line to 3-point line, and he ain't got to run that much. And he honestly might play like a guard or like a 3.
But they want him to block shots, so he's going to have to go down.
I think he's going to naturally do that, but I don't think that's going to be his main assignment. I think they're going to play him. I think they're going to play him like not even a stretch 4. They're going to play him like a 3 or like damn like a guard. They not going to let him be down there bodying people and, you know, risking his skinny ass frame getting beat up and injured and having to land on motherfuckers. I don't think they go do that. I think they way too smart for that.
So, do you feel like the way things look right now, if you had to grade it right now, would you say Zion was a good investment?
No. Excuse me, no.
So you feel like it'd been worth it to trade it? To trade him? Like if they, in hindsight, if they could have traded the first round pick, you think it'd been the right thing to do?
I don't even necessarily trade it.
So you think they should have just picked Ja?
Yeah. I think picking somebody else would have been a lot better.
I feel like Ja wouldn't have did no better in New Orleans because New Orleans just as bad as Memphis, honestly. No, it's not New Orleans bad. Only
reason why, to me, this is just me personally, and I'm not fat shaming, not fat phobia, none of that. I just think New Orleans with all of that good food is bad for Zion. He came in fucking 300, 305, 310, something like that. There's no way this man could put the fork down. He fucking 20 years old. Yeah. You are not going to expect him to be disciplined.
Yeah, and
eat properly.
Yeah, and then the nigga literally can afford whatever he wants.
Right. I can build me a fucking Cajun restaurant. Like, no, nigga, like, no, it was a bad, he shouldn't have been there to begin with. He's supposed to be in New York, but that's a different topic.
Did Nike drop Ja?
I think it's rumors that he might be getting dropped.
Man, I think if they call his shoes the Ja Wick ones, that would be fire. The Ja Wick ones. And look though, if he did get dropped by Nike though, I would definitely buy his shoes because they're gonna be hitting the Nike outlet for the low.
For the lows.
Man. Like
they just Kyrie's like
pretty they're like the Kyrie 10s, but they just put Ja on there. Yeah, but you know, it's part of branding.
Yeah, I don't really care about like. I don't think not too many players I actually cared about their shoes. Only player I like shoes I actually like a lot was the Up Tempos or Scottie Pimpers or whatever. Did you know Isaiah Thomas was supposed to have a shoe with Puma?
No.
It was called the Palace after the Palace or whatever. Actually, I had a pair, but they were too small. I gave them to D'Angelo. Yeah, they were supposed to be his shoe, but they ended up just calling it the Palace. And it's white. It's all white, red and blue. Yeah, it's pretty.
Did you see the movie Air?
I did not. I kind of want to see it, but I'm not.
It's good. It's not really. It's not super sporty like you would think. It's not super.
I didn't expect it to be.
Yeah, it's not like Jordan's not in it or nobody playing Jordan is in it. It's literally about the business aspect of it. And as a business person yourself, I think you would really get a lot out of it.
Okay.
Just because I'm like, damn, like because they like the belief, the doubt, the connections, the trial, the error, the failure, the success, like all of the steps and everything is there, and you can like see it and. It was just like a legit good movie. It's not super long, it's like an hour and a half, but it was like I watched it at work and it was.
Okay, I can put it on the background while I'm doing something.
Yeah, but
I'm gonna check it out.
Yeah, well, my favorite player shoes though are of course Jordans, but I would never play in them. My favorite performance shoe is like the Currys.
See, I don't see how fucking Scottie Pippen played in Up Tempos because I was wearing them today. Them motherfuckers heavy. Them motherfuckers heavy as hell.
So they show you how athletic them niggas was.
They was heavy as shit. I was like, yo, how the fuck he playing these? But yeah, I like those. I don't know why I like big chunky shoes. I like when it comes to basketball shoes or like a urban shoe or whatever. I like a big chunky shoe.
See, I'm more of a to me, I care more about comfort than anything. So that's why like I wear Jordans out when I'm sitting. But like if I'm like going out, like when I wear like Jordans on vacation, I wear a bigger size and I have an insole in them. Like you know what I'm saying?
Oh, you know who else? Not Allen Iverson. Grant Hill and Jerry Stackhouse. I like their shoes.
What's Stackhouse shoes?
Stackhouse was the Fila, the spaghetti straps.
Stackhouse was. I know Grant Hill was Fila. I know Stackhouse was.
Yeah.
Bro, speaking of Allen Iverson, though, you beat up my Allen Iverson so bad, bro.
So bad.
Bro, so bad. I wore them bitches like 3 times.
So bad.
No.
Because I literally had no shoes. That was a gift when you got I had nothing. Like, thank you, G. I needed these. Like, I need these for everyday use.
And boy, did you.
Yes.
All right. Anything? So we like an hour and like 10 in. Anything else before we dip?
No, that's it. That's all I got. I ain't got too much. I think this is a pretty good episode.
Yeah, and I do not have any like.
As of this recording, Lakers are down 3-0.
Yes.
Boston is down 2-0. I think Boston plays tonight. Boston Miami plays tonight. Did you hear about the rumor that Jimmy Butler is Michael Jordan's son?
Oh, that rumor. Oh,
I did not know about that shit.
You don't follow Kwarzimba?
Who the fuck is that?
Mike Kwarzimba?
No.
He a basketball YouTuber.
Oh yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, he's good. He does a lot of that theoretical stuff, and like he has like solid evidence to make you be like, well, you know, like you know what I'm saying. Like he a lot of his shit is like that.
Okay,
so
I'm gonna check it out.
You got to, yeah.
But yeah, that's it. I ain't got nothing. Hopefully, y'all can catch us again next week. And that's it. That's all I got. Make sure to do all that YouTube algorithm stuff, Facebook algorithm, like, share, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. That's it.
Peace.